Death Note Volume 1, Chapter 1. Boredom. Realm of the Shinigami. Same old thing, day after day. What a bore. The human world. This world is a rotten mess. This must be the main characters. Clink clink. 2 deaf hands. I win again. Hitch. It's been 5 days now. About time I got going. Crunch. Where you off to, Rook? Any place you go around here? It's all bare anyway. I dropped my death note. Oops. You really screwed up, man. Hey, were you carrying around a second one behind the old man's back? You saying you lost both? You got an idea where you dropped it? Yeah, the human world. What? He's going down steps. Rakroom. Has wings? This single notebook dropped in the human world by a Shinigami sets off an all-out battle between 2 chosen people. Light Yagami, age 17. And sees a notebook. Picks up Death Note. A notebook of death. Flip through it. This is a deaf god's notebook. How do you use it? Jeez, it's all in English. What a pain. The human whose name is written in this note shall die. Talk about sick. Why is everybody into this kind of stuff anyway? Like those dumb chain letters that say you'll get cancer if you don't pass them on. I'm home. He's reading. This note will not take effect unless the writer has a person's face in their mind when writing his or her name. Therefore, people sharing the same name will not be affected. If the cause of death is written within 40 seconds of writing the person's name, it will happen. If the cause of death is not specified, the person will simply die of a heart attack. After writing the cause of death, details of the death should be written in the next 6 minutes and 40 seconds. So you can let people die peacefully, or make them suffer. A prank this intricate isn't too bad, I guess. Lies down, look at it. Writing their name, and they die. How stupid. Okay, nighttime. 5 days later. Working friends? See ya. I'm home. Hey, is that you? That's mom? Oh yeah, here. Oh my, you placed first again. And these practice called entry exams are nationwide. Oh, so he's really smart. Well, I'll be studying, so don't bother me, okay? Okay, dear. Oh, Light, is there anything you've been wanting? Anything at all? Just let me know. No, Mom. I already got what I want. Okay, that's the door. If you locks it, turns on the TV and his computer. Brings out the notebook. You seem to like it. And there he is. Why are you so surprised to see me? I'm Ryuk, the Shinigami who dropped that notebook. The way you were acting just now, I can tell you no. It isn't just any old notebook, right? A Shinigami. Okay, so we actually know this. And a deaf god. What's up? I'm not surprised to see you, Ryuk. In fact, I've been waiting for you. Really? Gee, personal visit from a Shinigami. Very kind of you. Not that I doubted that this was a deaf god's notebook, but seeing things with my own eyes like this lets me act with greater certainty. Plus, there's some things I want to ask you. And he opens the book. Wait, are those names? Wow, this is amazing. I say, I'm the one who's surprised. I've heard of death notes getting down to the human world a few times before, but no one's ever done this many in just 5 days. Most people would be too scared. I'm ready for anything, Ryuk. I used the notebook, knowing it belonged to Shinigami, and now the Shinigami's here. What happens to me now? You take my soul or something? Huh? What's that? Some fantasy humans came up with? I'm not gonna do anything to you. The moment Death Note lands in the human world, it belongs to the human world. So it's yours now. Mine. You don't want it? Give it to a human. He opens the window. When you do, I'll just have to erase all your Death Note memories. Oh, and jumps out. Whoosh. Since you've used what was my notebook, you're the only one who can see me. Nobody else can hear me either. Of course. No way. No, so. People walking out. The Death Note is the bond between Light, the human, and Ryuk, the Shinigami. the bond. There really is no price to pay for using the Death Note. Well, not exactly, but there is the terror and torment that only humans who've used it will experience. And when you die, I'll be the one writing your name down, but don't think that any humans who've used the Death Note can go to heaven or to hell. That's all. It was the purgatory. Like, you'll find out about that after you die. Guess he doesn't know where we're at. Oh, okay. One more question. Why did you choose me? Huh? Yeah, okay. Don't flatter yourself. All I did was drop the notebook. That's all. You thought I chose you? Because you're so smart or something? It just happened to land somewhere around here. And you just happened to pick it up. That's why I wrote the instructions in English. It's the most popular language in your world. Then why did you drop it? Don't tell me it was by mistake. You went and wrote all those instructions. Why did I drop it? Because I was bored, that's why. It might be a weird thing for a Shinigami to say, but I just didn't feel like I was really alive. In actual fact, Shinigami these days don't have a lot to do. All they do is nap or gamble. If they see you scribbling humans' names into your Death Note, they say, "What are you working so hard for?" and laugh at you. I'm in the Shinigami's realm, so killing people in the human world isn't any fun. But if I write the names of Shinigami into the book, they don't die. It's more fun to be here. Is how I figured it. He's looking at the book. I say, though, you really wrote a lot of names in here. Huh? I was bored too. Oh, of course. I didn't believe it at first. That notebook has a power that makes anybody want to try using it at least once. We get the flashback of him looking at the notebook. Okay, he's writing, wait a minute. If somebody actually dies, would that make me a murderer? I guess it would have to be. Someone it's okay to kill, who has no relation to me at all. And there has to be a way to find out right away if they die. Hey, that's right. He's getting too serious about this. Okay? The man who indiscriminately killed and wounded 6 people yesterday in Shinjuku is still barricaded inside this nursery school with 8 hostages, including little children. Okay? The Metropolitan Police have determined the man's identity to be Kaoru Otoharada, 42 years old and unemployed. 2 days ago, Tohara. Okay, so he writes it down. 40 seconds and it's a heart attack. That's 40 seconds. Nothing, I knew it. What's this? The hostages are coming out. They all seem to be alright. And now the police are going in. They be erased, Otoharada. Blah blah. They're coming back out, huh? Blah blah. But no sign of their captor just yet. Like, what exactly is going on? This just in, the captor is inside the nursery school, and he's dead. Appears Lodrada is dead. Dead. The police are emphasizing that they did not shoot him. Could that mean he committed suicide? Well, hostages are apparently saying he suddenly collapsed. Heart attack. It could just be a coincidence. There's only way to find out. Light. Oh, Mom's calling. It's 6:25 already. You have your prep course today. Yeah. I was just getting ready to go. Somebody. It would be okay to kill. No. Who ought to die? I guess it has to be a criminal, after all. But not anybody too major. Or the cops might keep it a secret for a while. I need a result right away. Hey, bro baby. What? Pseudo? Lend me some money. 2,000 will do. What again? Like, yo dudes. We're going to the game center tonight. Hello. By killing him. No, I should avoid anybody actually know. Am I being too careful? A guy like that, nobody's even going to notice. Gets hit, bonk, ow. You. Oh, he's in the class. Now give me. Mr. Number 1 nationwide. What are you doing spacing out? You're a star pupil. We need you to place first again. Yes, sir. Sorry, sir. Hey, Maki. Want to party tomorrow with some guys from S College? 10 o'clock? Yeah, totally. Hey, can I go too? My mom isn't here yet. What's that hag doing? Jeez. Darn. Start looking around you. And all you see are people the world would be better off without. Boom. Oh, motorcycle. Hey, girlie. How about having some fun with me tonight? Hey, Taku. You got some good taste, man. Hey. My name's Taku, Shibumaru. That's Shibutaku. For short. Come on, girlie. How about it? Taku's usual, come on. Well? Is his real name? I don't think so. She doesn't think so, dude. Oh, come on. Was in the Venusaur? Oh. He has a magazine. He's like using it to cover the notebook. Like, write his name. Like, different spellings. Now. Let's see what happens. She got away. Hey, girlie. I got wheels, remember? Taku, watch out. Gets hit by a train. This proves it. The Death Note really works. Taku, I'm out here, man. Darn it. What were you thinking? Yeah. Wait. What? An accident. Started puking? Oh, I've killed 2 people. Me? What'd I do? Get rid of this evil thing. No. I was actually doing a service, killing him. But what about the second guy? That wasn't worth the death penalty. Well, you did. Now wait. This is what I've been thinking all along. This road is a rotten mess. It really needs to be cleaned up. With this notebook, I can actually do it. The question is, do I have the guts? Cover himself. Just 2, and look at me. Well, it's only natural. They're human lives. Of course it isn't easy. Can I take it? Maybe not. But come on, I can't quit. I lose my peace of mind. I sacrifice people's lives. Somebody has to do this. The road needs to be cleaned up. I suppose I give this notebook to someone else. Could they do it? Nobody would have the guts. I do. I could do it. Not just that. I'm the only one who could do it. I'll do it. I'm using the Death Note to change the world. Back to present day. Okay. Admit. It's been giving me bad dreams, and I've hardly slept the last 5 days. I've lost 10 pounds. Still, I'm on a mission here. So I've been writing the names of the world's most brutal criminals. All the data I need is in my room. Full news 24 hours a day on TV, plus everything on the internet. Right? But you only specified the cause of death for the guy who got hit by the truck. Nobody else. How come? I can't be bothered. If you don't specify the cause of death, they all die from heart attack. That's the best thing about the Death Note, Rook. Already covered the most vicious criminals, so now the level of atrocity is come down, and every single one of them will die of a heart attack. Even a fool is going to notice that somebody is bumping off the bad guys. I'm going to make the whole world know I'm here, that somebody's passing righteous judgment on them. And then nobody will commit crimes anymore. The world will start to become a better place. And while people who obviously deserve to be punished are dying of heart attacks, I'll gradually be killing off immoral people and people who harass others through illness and accidents. Even that will eventually be noticed by the masses. They'll realize they'll die if they don't change their ways. I'll make this a world inhabited only by people I decide are good. You do something like that, only one left with a bad personality will be you. What are you talking about, Rook? I'm a serious straight-A student, a model teenager, and I will reign over a new world. I was right. Humans are fun. G8 Summit. Meaning of the International Criminal Police Organization, Interpol. 52 in the past week. And that's just those who knew about. Okay? Every single one from cardiac arrest. All the victims are criminals, either being pursued by police or already behind bars. We have assumed that more wanted criminals, whose whereabouts are unknown, have died as well. In which case, the death toll will be well over 100. Okay, means listen over the internet. The Interpol's finally starting to move on this. Well, This is one case where I'm gonna need some help from the police. Okay. Got some rules. Chapter 2, L. The Death Note, a notebook which causes people whose names are written within it to die. Like Yagami, a teenager who has decided to use this notebook as a means to purge the world of evil, and Ryuk the Shinigami, the original owner of the notebook, who seems content to act as a spectator as Light pursues his project. I gotta say, you're really dedicated to this. I don't have time to waste, Ryuk. I only have a few hours a day to write names in the notebook between getting home from school and going to bed. It's important that I stay at the top of my class. I can't sleep in class, and I have to do all my homework for both school and my prep course. I need to get enough sleep, because if I don't, it'll affect my health and my concentration. I'm in the world of evil and creating a utopia. No matter how much time I have, it won't be enough. Okay, we're at the summit again. Okay. Wait, we're reading this. The GA summit. Amiya, the International Criminal Police Organization, in full 82 in the past week, and that's just who we know about. Every single one from cardiac arrest. All victims are criminals either being pursued by police or behind bars. We may assume that more wanted criminals whose whereabouts are unknown have died as well, in which case the death toll would be well over 100. But they're all violent criminals who deserve the death penalty several times over. Is it really a great concern? Who just said that? That is a total irresponsible view. Okay, that's right. Violent criminal or death row inmate. If someone kills them, it's murder. But has it been verified that it's murder? How could more than 100 heart attacks be a coincidence? Of course it's murder. Who could possibly murder that many people over such a wide area, virtually simultaneously? We believe this is the carefully orchestrated mass assassination carried out by an organization. The only large organization capable of pulling off something like that, I believe, would be the CIA or the FBI. I dare say that again. Now. Please refrain from jokes in questionable taste. With so many criminals dying, our pride as police is not a question of pride. I have to say, it is a problem if we have condemned prisoners dying before their sentence is carried out. Why don't we first ascertain whether this is really murder or just coincidence? But the coroner's report for every single one says cardiac arrest, cause unknown. You can't track down a murderer when the cause of death is a heart attack. It would be one thing if they had a knife sticking out of them. How about putting it to avoid? I think we have no choice. This is another one for L. L, what's that, Chief? That's right. It's your first Interpol meeting. Nobody knows L's real name or whereabouts, or even what he looks like. But he can solve any case, no matter what it is. I suppose you could call him a sleuth. No, well, anyway, nobody knows who he is. But he has solved countless unsolved cases so far. You might say he's our trump card, or ace in the hole, something like that. But they say L only gets involved in cases that interest him. If not, forget it. That's right. Anyway, we have no way of contacting him. L is already involved. Got somebody? Cloak? L has been investigating this case for some days now. Watari. Huh? Watari? There's another Japanese here. He isn't with us. Watari is the only person who can contact L. Nobody knows who he really is either. Silence, please. You will now hear L speak. And on laptop, good afternoon, this is L. The case before us is unprecedented in scope and difficulty, and is a monstrous crime of mass murder that must be stopped at all costs. In order to solve it, I request the full cooperation of police nationwide, with a resolution to that effect passed at the Interpol meeting today. Okay. I got Light walking with his friends. Man, I'm like glued to the news these days. Yeah, me too. It's crazy. All the criminals dropping dead like that. kind of scary, but kind of cool, or pretty cool too. I mean, they totally deserve it. And now we can't do anything bad anymore. With peanuts. I know I did some shoplifting back in grade school, and I'm freaking about it. It's gotta be the cops, right? Who else could it be? The cops couldn't pull it off. It's gotta be some superhero brigade, like X-Men or something. Okay. Well, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye. Be good, man. Or be good, dude. You see me enjoying this light? Not really, Yerk. I'm home. Hello, dear. Because I leave the death note here at home. Look, chink. Locks the door. Okay. Till I see this when I'm at home or anywhere else. I can't relax. So he turns on the news. Check this out, Rook. People are already putting up websites. Legend of Kira, the Savior. Kira. I don't really like how it obviously... Wait. Kira, I don't really like how it obviously comes from Killer. But that's what people all over the world already know him as. All you have to do is Google Kira, and you find tons of sites like this. Media reports still refer only to the series of serious deaths among violent criminals, but people all over the world already feel it, as someone is passing judgment, a righteous judgment on them. This is what human beings are like, Rook. In school, we have a discussion in class. There's no way the subject would be, is it alright to kill someone evil? Let's say that was the subject. Everyone would act all virtuous to say, no, it's wrong to kill anybody. And of course, that would be the proper response. People need to maintain that kind of facade in public. But this is what they really think. Cowards. Nobody will acknowledge my existence openly. But out on the anonymous internet, Kira rules. He's all over the place. People know. They won't come out and say it. But they know someone's killing off the bad guys. Those with clean consciousness are cheering Kira on in their hearts, while the guilty are living in fear, waiting for judgment to strike them. This is great. It's going exactly the way I planned. Somebody's on? We're interrupting the program to bring you a live, globally televised broadcast from Interpol with Japanese voiceover for interpreter Yasho Anderson. Lind L. Taylor. Oh. I am Lind L. Taylor, more commonly known as L, the sole person able to mobilize police in every country worldwide. What the heck? Special Investigation Headquarters for Criminal Victim Mass Murder Case. Here we go. Huh? So this is L, but you've never shown his face before, right? Why? I guess that's how serious he is about his case. Alright, L. We've been giving you our full cooperation. Now let's see you prove what you said at the Interpol meeting. Okay? L. Interpol has passed a resolution promising you their full cooperation. Good. I strongly request the cooperation of the Japanese police in particular. What? But why Japan? Whether this is being carried out by a group or by an individual, it's highly probable that they're Japanese. Huh? And if not Japanese, that they are in Japan. By how? How can? On what evidence? Why Japan, I think. I'll be able to show you why very soon in a direct confrontation with the killer. I therefore request that the investigation be headquartered in Japan. Japan? Is this going to be that direct confrontation he was talking about? What's he planned? Let's watch and find out. Criminals have been the target of a killing spree, which has turned into the biggest mass murder case in history. This monstrous crime must be stopped at all costs. Kira, as the perpetrator is commonly known, will be caught. I guarantee it. He guarantees you'll be caught. Moron. Like heck, I'll be caught. I've got the death note, see? Without the notebook. You don't have any proof. None. There's no way you can catch me. I was so ready for this. But please. This guy. I knew this would happen. Kira, I think I got a pretty good idea of why you're doing this. But what you are doing is evil. Me? Evil? Oh, I'm righteous. I'm the hero who's liberating people from fear. I'm the savior who's going to be like a god of this perfect world, or perfect new world. Those who try to fight me, they're the evil ones. You're too darn stupid, L. If you'd been smarter, this could have gotten interesting. And he writes out his name, Lynn L. Taylor. Now we'll see what happens to those who offend the Lord Kira. The whole world's watching now. Police worldwide have launched a coordinated investigation. 20 seconds ago. 10, 3, 2, 1, 0, and he has a heart attack. I don't believe it, huh? This was an experiment to test a hunch I had. I never really thought, Kira, you can actually kill people without direct contact. What? No, the hunch was right. I couldn't believe it until I saw it with my own eyes. But you can. You'd have to, of course. It didn't make sense otherwise. Listen to me, Kira. If you just killed Lindell Taylor, the man you saw on your TV, who was a condemned criminal, scheduled to die today, at this hour, huh? His arrest, his conviction were kept secret from the media and went unreported even on the internet. Even you had no way of knowing about him, it seems. Kek, he got you there. But I, L, do in fact exist. And L gets on the screen. So come on, kill me if you can. That jerk. What are you waiting for? He's really up in the stakes here. Is he crazy? He's gonna die. Come on, go ahead and kill me. What's this? It's Kira versus L. You mean Kira really exists? Who's L? I've heard of Kira, but I'm still here. Can't do it, Kira? It's murder, live on TV. Creepy. Evidently, you aren't able to kill me, huh? The one who's breathing the biggest sigh of relief right now is L. Kik. There are people you can't kill. That's a valuable clue. Oh shoot. That's the guy was watching. Now I'll give you some information in return, Although it was announced that this was being televised globally, actually, it was broadcast only in the Kanto region around Tokyo, We got a location. The plan was to broadcast live to other areas in turn. That's no longer necessary. You're in the Kanto area of Japan, Kira. It's pretty sharp, this L. And although the police have missed this, your first victim was the Shinjuku killer who took 8 people hostage in the nursery school. Got him. His crime, and compared to those on the notorious murderers who died of heart attacks, it was not very serious. Moreover, the case was reported only in Japan, nowhere else. That was all the information I needed. I knew, Kira, that you were in Japan, and that your first victim was nothing but a guinea pig for testing your powers. We broadcast first to Kanto because it has the largest regional population in the country. That you happen to be there was pure luck. I didn't expect this to work so perfectly according to the plan, but now I dare say it may not be so long before I send you to die. Wow, this L is pretty amazing. Indeed. He's proved that Kira exists, that he can kill from afar, and that he's in Japan. Kira, it would interest me greatly to know how you carry out your murders, but that's something I can find out after I catch you. Oh, send me to die, he said. L, Kira, I'm gonna find and dispose of you, and it's if it's the last thing I do, I'm righteous. Till we meet again, Kira. It goes off. So, you're both trying to find someone you know nothing about. Not their name, face, or anything else. And whoever's found first is out, dead. Humans are a riot. I'll win. Kick. I'm watching this contest to the bitter end. That's what they mean. Okay. Chapter 3, Family. Okay. Hey, you seen Ryuko around lately? Shinigami ruled? Because he said he dropped his notebook down in the human world. You think that was for real? I mean, what if a human picked it up before he found it? That's it. If something like that happened, you'd have to stick around until that human died, or the notebook is done. I know, what pain in the butt. Not even Ryuk would want to do that. You never know with Ryuk though. Plus, I heard he had 2 notebooks. Why would we want 2? Lounged on his bed. Never seen you looking so listless, like. Just taking a little break. I want to see what the cops do next. Plus, I'm kind of tired. Couldn't have been like that. He just arrived at Kanto region and when like the murder started, and then like he left. Take one step out of the house. All you hear about is L and Kira. You can't avoid it, even if you want to. I guess it might be pretty interesting if I wasn't Kira. Super Sleuth L, Interpol's shouty mastermind, versus supernatural Kira, telepathic mass murder. Meanwhile, this magazine is claiming that L and Kira were invented by the police for eliminating criminals without recourse to law. Some people are still denying we even exist. Turn on TV or radio. It's Kira versus L there as well. Kira pays too much attention to this stuff. You just stress him out. Gotta give this mind a rest once in a while. A rest. Police all over the world are on your tail. Like, you sure you can afford to chill? Or to? Yeah, I can. When I picked up this notebook, the reason I could make the decision to purge the world of evil was that I knew I could stick it out. Even the police started manhunt. I have a certain advantage, see? Certain advantage. Oh, I'm trying to go to the room. Why do you have the lock in the door? Like, oh, hey, you. What? I need some help with my homework. Oh, okay. Sure, hang on a second. Puts the notebook in. Had quadratic fractions or quadratic functions. Oh, his little sister. Okay. Watch out, light. That delve note in your drawer. If somebody touches it, well, anyone who touches it can see me. Now he tells me something crucial like that. This darn Shinigami. Eh? Hey, you were reading this magazine? Isn't it kind of dirty? Oh, I know. Is this, wait, is this why you locked your door? Hey, you, like, I was looking at the articles about Kira L. Oh yeah? You're going to be a detective when you grow up. Oh. So you're studying for that. Wow. Like, that's right. I'm gonna be the top honcho at the National Police Agency. I bet you will too. Like, you really could. Okay. Will this be the advantage he was talking about? Well, that's years and years from now. If he makes it at all. Okay, we got L. What are you waiting for? Why couldn't Kira kill me that time? Because I'm not a criminal. That couldn't be it. Considering the circumstances, he definitely would have done it if he could. There's gotta be, because he doesn't know what I look like. L. Was it? Watari. The task force is starting its meeting. Good. Link me up. Special Investigation Headquarters for Criminal Victim Mass Murder Case. Next, the victims. Clutter. Yes, sir. We've been able to determine that detail regarding all those believed to be victims, i.e. criminals, who have died of cardiac arrest, were available in Japan. As for the time of death, which L was particularly interested in finding out. 68% of the victims died on a weekday between 4 p.m. and 2 a.m. Japan time, with the majority of those between 8 p.m. and midnight. On weekends and national holidays, time of death was scattered between 11 a.m. and about 2 p.m. Okay, next. Tip-offs. Yes, sir? So far we received 3,029 phone calls from the public, of which the vast majority wanted to know if the Interpol broadcast the other day was genuine, and or if L actually exists, but there were 14 callers who claimed to either know Kira or have seen him. We got detailed descriptions from those callers, which are given in my report. I think it's safe to say none of them are credible. We also received 21 calls from people claiming to be Kira. Yeah, right. Now I want to rule out any possibilities, however slight. We took statements from each one and have them file. That's all the reports for today. Next, if you notice anything or have a question, go ahead. Here, sir. What is it? Masuda? This is in no way meant to give credit to Kira, but, well, in the past few days, there have been a drastic decrease in the number of violent crimes committed worldwide, especially in Japan. Well, I suppose that's only to be expected considering. Anyone else? I guess that's all for today's meeting. No? Thank you. I feel like we're getting a little closer. Now, I've got another request for you, if you don't mind. This is for the squads in charge of victims, media, and the internet. I'd like you to investigate once more how the victims were reported in the Japanese media. Namely, I want to know if reports included photographs or footage showing the faces of the criminals who later died. Thank you for your help. Okay. Alright, 2 teams on the night shift. Was the life type. Everyone else, continue with the investigation or go home and get some sleep. As you wish. Means over. By Claire. Okay? Stretching. Sigh. Chief, are you home? You bet. Pulled another all-nighter yesterday. Okay? You must be tired, sir. Was it, Masuda? When I said crimes have been decreasing, well, I'm sure it's something everyone's noticed. But maybe I shouldn't have said it. What are you talking about? Facts are facts, and they need to be laid out on the table. All the more so if they're hard to bring up. Of course, it would have been a problem if you said crimes have been decreasing thanks to Kira. Let's honor him for that. I would never say that, sir. Honor that psychopath? He's helping his sister? Jeez, or gosh, you're such a math whiz. Look, did you really get it? Well, sort of. Ding dong. Yes, sir. Welcome home. Okay. Oh, that must be Dad. He's home early today. Hey, at least solve the last problem by yourself. After dinner, okay? Where are you? It's dinner time. Come downstairs. Hi, Daddy. Dad, welcome home. Thanks, finally. How's school going late? Okay. Same as usual, Dad. Yep. Top of class as usual. You can count on Light. Yes, we can count on Light. What about you, sir? Or say you? Oh, who, me? Are you sure you want to know? I guess it's same as usual for me too. See. I'm tired, Dad. Well, this case is a hard one, to put it mildly. It's practically a wild goose chase. But the person charged with the investigation did say today that judgment from the estimated time of death, the killer is probably a student. Oh. I really don't think this is a subject for the dinner table. Okay. Why not? We had cases before where ideas from Light helped us move the investigation forward. That's advantage is his father, detective superintendent of the NPA. I'm done. What? Already? See you. Was that all the help you needed? Yeah, thanks. Was I helping you do your homework again, Sayu? Light, thanks a lot for babbling. Oh, and Mom? I'll clean up my room myself, so don't come inside. You know I never clean your room. You've been doing it yourself since starting high school. You know, I'm starting to act like a real teenager. Just locks the door, ka-chunk. They're already narrowed it down to a student in the Kanto region of Japan. Light. Narrowed down. I've been acting from the start to lead them to that conclusion, Rook. Now I can use the death note at a different level, huh? If the cause of death is written within 40 seconds of writing the person's name, it will happen. If the cause of death is not specified, the person will simply die of a heart attack. After writing the cause of death, details of the death should be written in the next 6 minutes and 40 seconds, correct, Rook? So, if I write heart attack as the cause of death, I can add all kinds of details. I think you're going to enjoy what happens next, Rook. 3 days later. What? There were 23 heart attack victims again yesterday? Yes, sir. Not again. Just like the day before. They were all prison inmates. Though we know immediately they die. And all 23 of them die exactly 1 hour apart from each other? 2 days in a row. And both of those were weeks' days. Looks like it might not be a student after all. Come on. Anybody could skip school for a couple of days. As in it. True, he might not be a student. That isn't what Kira is trying to tell us. What Kira's saying is, he's free to set the time of death as he pleases. Also, that he has some way of getting information known only to police. And this is clearly a challenge directed at me. Huh. That's what you've been doing. Huh. I bet Elle is really flattering now. Oh, you sure? I still have a reserve of at least 50 criminals I've kept aside for times like this. Oh no. But I've got a problem that needs to be solved too. A problem? Whoever touches the death note can see you, right, Rook? Ever since I heard that, I've been keeping it on me. But walking around with this thing is even more dangerous. Until now, I was thinking of anyone in my family saw it. I could explain it by saying I've been keeping notes on the Kira case to practice becoming a detective. Even without this headache, I'm walking on a tightrope here. If I blow it, Kira will have to kill his own family. You would do that? Chapter 4, Current. I don't think you came here because you enjoy the ambience. What are you up to, Light? Whoever touches the death note can see you, right? That's a problem. Yeah? You can't exactly pass me off as a friend. Nope. My sister would have a heart attack. Just from seeing your face. The grin, boof. Wait, what? You set on fire? In the estimated time of the victim's death, I told the task force that there was a strong possibility Kira is a student, and then, as if mocking the very notion, the next day Kira eliminated 23 prisoners at intervals of exactly 1 hour, and did the same thing again the next day. It would show me that he could set the time of death. Until then, Kira was setting the time of death to lead me to the conclusion that the perpetrator was a student. Does that mean he managed to dupe me? Hopefully not. But the bigger issue is that Kira has some way of obtaining information known only to the task force. That's the main point. What's Kira's real aim, and let me know that. What is he trying to do? Regardless, police information is leaking to Kira. I'll do something about that. Otari, it's me. Leave the task force office for a moment. Okay? He gets up. L. I'm outside. What is it? Go somewhere the police can't see or hear you, and link me up to the director of the FBI. Now for some shopping. Hey, they're going home improvement. I need something for hiding a notebook. I want to hide it in my room, where I can easily take it out and put it back. At the same time, it has to be someplace my family would never touch it. And by now, Elle is starting to suspect people involved in the investigation. If he wants to catch Kira, he needs to confess for me, or the death note, one or the other. Okay? So if I'm hiding it anyway, I might as well put it someplace they'll never find, even if they come to the house with a search warrant. Hey Light, can I ask you a question? Your dad's the MPA's chief of detectives, so you can use him to find out what the cops know. And that's the advantage you were talking about if the cops start closing in. Thank you. I didn't even hack into my dad's computer from mine without leaving trail. Oh. So I can stay right on top of the investigation. Why did you deliberately do something to make Elle suspect people involved in the investigation? Isn't it a lot worse to have him realize you have a link to the cops than to have him think you're a student? Very good, Rook. You noticed that was strange. But you don't have a very good understanding of human beings yet. Remember what I told you about human beings being foolish, two-faced creatures. The answer to your question is, I want to find Elle and eliminate him. If all I do is hide the notebook, I'm not going to find him, am I? In human society, there are very few people who truly trust each other. That's true even within the police. When it comes to the police and Elle, they don't trust each other at all. Never have. Who trusts someone who keeps his name and face hidden from you? Now that Elle knows I have access to task force information, he's going to look for me within NPA. And when that happens, it'll just be a matter of time before the cops get really mad. On the face of it, Elle and the police are working together to catch me. Well, I guess they actually are working together. But behind the scenes, L will be spying on the police. And the police will be trying to track down L. So L is not going to be found by me. Police will take care of that part for me. And then I'll eliminate him. I'm positive that the one who's going to have the police closing in on him first is L, not Kira. What the heck is this? Letter of resignation. Exactly what it says. A letter of resignation. Wait, what? Either you put me on another case, sir. Or, if you can't do that, I leave the MPA. But why? Why? Because I value my life, sir. According to L's reasoning, Kira uses some paranormal means to kill people without having direct contact with them, correct? If I were Kira, I'd try to get rid of the people who are trying to catch me, because if we catch him, he gets the death sentence. We actually do that? That time he pulled the stunt with the televised broadcast, L dared Kira to kill him. But L never announced his name or even showed his face in that broadcast. And then the other day, he told us to check out the victims have been reported in the Japanese media. They want to know if photographs or footage showing their faces were included in the reports. Well, they were. Every single victim so far was someone whose face was shown in Japanese media reports. In other words, unlike L, we all do our work carrying police IDs with our photographs right there on them. We don't hide our faces. We're right out there in the open. Kira could get us any time, and that's why we're requesting a transfer, sir. Like, we got family, sir. But hey, wait a minute. Blam. You're right. When you think about it. Yeah. We're seeing ducks while L leaves Watari here and talks to us through his computer. Stand up? So for Kira to merge somebody, he needs to know what they look like. At the very least, that end. That was easier than I thought. You managed to hide the notebook. Yep. Okay. It's hidden inside this drawer. Does that count as a hiding place? I can just keep the key in there. It's better to hide it someplace obvious looking like this. Diary? That's not the death note. It's just a plain old diary. Most people would probably just read this diary with its boring descriptions of what I do every day and think that's what I was keeping under lock and key. But the real key, this. Pulls out a pen and pulls up the ink, okay? Something nobody would be surprised to find lying around my drawer or my desk. The ink cartridge of a ballpoint pen. Oh, a little dot on the drawer. On the other side of the drawer is a tiny hole you wouldn't notice unless you were looking for it. You stick this in the hole and hop. I get it. The drawer has a false bottom. This is why you spent so much time at that store picking out a board with that diary as a decoy. And this, I guess nobody will find a notebook. That's not it. But that's not all. Even if they suspect the drawer has a false bottom, they'll never be able to just lift the notebook out like this. See this? Oh. What's that? Ink cartridge is plastic, so it doesn't conduct electricity. Unless you stick it in here, the current will pass through this, ignite the gasoline in the thin plastic bag. The notebook will go up in flames, just like the one I tried outside this afternoon. Okay? When I close the false bottom, this rubber here goes between the metal pieces. It replaces the ink cartridge as the insulator, and the current stays interrupted. In other words, unless you open it exactly like this. If you turn the drawer over or force the cover open, the moment you do that, the notebook goes up in flames and all evidence is completely destroyed. If they question why I went to all the trouble, you just have to say, that was my real diary, and I didn't want anyone to see it. That's the most human of reasonings. And there will be the remains of the notebook in there, after all. I heard that when humans get a hold of a demo, find a hiding place where it becomes their number one headache. I bet you're the first one who went this far, light. Still, talk about playing with fire, like, if you make even a little mistake opening this, you'll burn yourself really bad. Playing fire. I'd hardly call this playing, Rook. Anyway, I've been playing with fire from the start, taking all kinds of risks. And each of those risks actually help make me safer. Wait, how? How do you get safer? What's better, having a small fire in the house, or getting the death penalty, huh? Oh, at by headquarters. Okay? Yes, that's right. We're requesting that you conduct a thorough top-secret probe of my MPA personnel involved in the Kira case, as well as their close friends and families. L, are you suggesting one of them may be Kira? Yes, in fact, I'm sure of it. But we're putting a lot of manpower into this case. The number of American criminals believed to be Kira's victims is 327. That's by far the most worldwide. Alright? I will do as you ask. Thank you. And please do the best you can. We have to stop Kira as soon as we can. Chapter 5. Eyeballs. Atari. That guy has started his probes. I've received a list of all the MPA personnel working on the case. This FBI agent entered Japan 4 days ago. But one of these 141 people, or someone very close to one of them, with the MPA, 141 people with access to task force information. Okay. Oh. Okay. This is Kira. I'm sure of it. And there's Light Yagami. So Ichiro Yagami is his father's name. 48. Oh, sister's 14. Okay. Eyeballs. Prep Academy. Okay. Leaving. Light. You got a moment? Told you. Don't talk to me outside my room. People can't hear you, Ryuk, but they can hear me. Yeah, I know. I want to tell you this right now. I don't have anything against you, Light. In a way, I think you're the best person who could have picked up my notebook. Just because I have to stick around until the notebook's finished, or you're finished. That is dead. But I'm neither on your side nor L's side in this. I knew that, Rook. I'm not going to tell you that what you're doing is right or wrong. I won't say a word about that. I will speak up once in a while, as your roommate. What's up, Rook? Why are you telling me all this now? Isn't like you. What I meant was, what I'm about to tell you isn't spoken as Kira's ally. It's just because it's bugging me personally. Just get to the point, will you? I'm always hovering behind you. I noticed it right away, and it's really getting on my nerves these last couple of days. This guy's been following every step you take. Oh. Let me find him. He doesn't see me, of course. I feel like I'm being watched. Yeah? That's a pain in the butt. I'll get rid of him. For you really soon, Rook. 2 days. He's been seeing an ordinary college-bound senior. That's all. Or rather, super serious college-bound senior. I'm home. A little late. Obviously, he has entered my room. Oh, got a door? Okay. I will realize that Kira had access to information known only to the task force. So now he suspects it's someone in the MPA, my father, who heads the task force, has been put under surveillance too. He wouldn't use Japanese police to probe the MPA. So first I better find out who L is using. And it's only been 6 days since the leak. Yet I've already been followed for 2 days. And I'm only a family member. So whoever's doing it must have quite a few people on the job. Let's say they have 50 people probing the MPA. The likelihood that I'm suspected of being Kira is 0. There are too many other suspects. But the operation goes on for months. There is a slight chance that I'll come under scrutiny. I need to find out what my shadow's name is. If I can do that, it's all under control. But what's the best way of getting his name without raising his suspicions? Right? There are 2 big differences between Shinigami and humans who have a death note. Do you know why Shinigami write people's names into these death notes? How would I know? You're in a really talkative mood today, Rook. Because Shinigami get extra life from humans. Extra life. Let's say you have someone whose natural lifetime in the human world is 6 years. Shinigami writes them into die at 40. 60 minus 40 is 20. So those 20 years of human lifetime, or human rule time, gets added onto the Shinigami's lifespan. Oh, how old is Rook? And so, unless they're really lazy, you can shoot them through the head, or knife them in the heart, or anything, and the Shinigami won't die. Well, we're gods, of a sort, after all. I've seen Shinigami who die naturally, though. Those who sat around doing nothing, living for centuries without remembering to write down a single human name. And I don't know what it is myself. But apparently, a way to kill a Shinigami does exist. But anyway, Shinigami these days don't have feelings like I don't like this human, or let's make the human world a better place, or let's make it a worse place. Tell the truth, the human world doesn't mean a thing to the Shinigami. They just don't want to die. They get life from humans. And then they just go on their own empty lives. The realm of the Shinigami has really gone to the dogs these days. Nobody even knows what we're here for anymore. Talk about meaningless existence. You're a real fool, Rook. What? A Shinigami like you comes down once in 100 years, no? Once in 1,000 years. And the human world is totally transformed. Your existence, the realm of the Shinigami, is so meaningful, it's scary. And that's true in any age. You think? If the place is really as gone to the dogs as you say, how about making some changes about when you go back? Apply some of what you're seeing here? Light. I think you might actually be a real positive thinker. Of course I am. If I weren't an optimist, I wouldn't have thought I could make the world a better place. But if you write humans' names in the death note, Light, you won't get any extension to your lifespan. That's the first big difference between a Shinigami and a human with a death note. This is way more interesting than that or than that thing you told me earlier, Rook. Nobody knows this stuff about Shinigami. I know. The other difference might be even more interesting to you, Light. This isn't about extending your lifespan, though. It's about shortening it. We Shinigami look down on the human world from our realm to choose which humans will write into those notebooks. There might be some preferences involved, but usually it's just whoever your eyes happen to land on. Lucky guy who's possessed by Shinigami. But how do you know the person's name just by looking at them? Well, Shinigami's eyes. Wait, what? You can see human's name and lifespan over your head when we look at you. We see his lifespan, their name and lifespan? Yeah, that's why Shinigami always know the name of the person they're killing and how much extra life they'll get if they kill them. Our eyes are different. That's the biggest difference between you and me. And there's a deal with that. Traditionally, Shinigami who drop their death note can only make the human who picks it up, which will give that human Shinigami's eyes. What kind of deal? Price of Shinigami's eyes is half of that human's remaining lifetime. Half of their remaining lifetime? Yeah. If you have 50 years left, that's 25. If you have just 1 year left, that's 6 months. Of course, I can see your name and lifespan right now, like 93312639. If I convert it into human world time, I know exactly how many years you have left. Of course. And I know I literally have a big mouth. I never tell you what that is. And since you aren't on Kira's side, or L's side, even if you see the name of the person I want to kill, you aren't going to tell me what it is. No, in fact, that's one of the rules of the Shinigami realm. I had to tell you. This deal has no advantages for the Shinigami. I can extend my lifespan using a new body. In other words, This deal was invented to help humans who picked up Death Notes. Give me half your remaining lifetime, and you can have Shinigami's eyes. And with those, I can look at anyone and know what their name is? Way you do it. Chapter 6. Manipulation. Half of my remaining lifespan for Shinigami's eyes. Just look at somebody's face and see his face. That would be great. Ryuk? This deal of yours is out of the question. I'm creating a criminal-free utopia, over which I plan to reign like a god for a long time. If your deal would extend my life, I'd think about it. But if it's going to shorten it, there's nothing to think about. You ought to have known that, Ryuk. Yeah? I just wanted to let you know that this kind of deal exists. That's all. Okay, this is foreshadowing something. You gotta get out of the way first, because I don't want to hear any. You never told me. Belly aching later. By the way, you can make the deal anytime, as long as you have the Death Note. Gotta get out of the way first. In that case, that was a little late, wasn't it? Shouldn't you tell me that kind of stuff as soon as we meet, or write it down in the how you use part of the notebook? Yeah. Even though I'm a Shinigami, he's never been afraid of me, or tried to kiss my butt. And when it comes to stuff like this, he totally gives me a hard time. So, you got anything else you ought to tell me in advance, Shinigami Rook? I'm not going to be hearing about any more rules or deals later, am I? No, that's all, probably. That's too bad. Too bad. If I could have your wings instead of your eyes, I might have seriously considered a deal. Oh. And have wings and fly at will through the skies. It's godlike, isn't it? It's a dream human beings have had since antiquity. If you sprouted wings and started flying around, people would notice you. The cops would catch you just for that. I was just joking, Ryuk. Still, if I kept coming deals on eyes and wings and stuff, next thing I know, I'd be a real Shinigami myself. That would be pretty interesting too. Don't worry, Light. Even without doing that, you're already a fine Shinigami. Oh, well, from what you said, I seem to be working a lot harder than most Shinigami these days. But don't lump me together with you guys. So is Ryuk getting the lifespan that Light is taking? I'm using the Death Note as a human being. For human beings. I got it. I've just figured out. How to find out the guy's name. The one who was telling me today. Ryuk? It's 5:20. Tomorrow's Saturday. I have plenty of time. What are you gonna do? After writing the cause of death, details of the death should be written in the next 6 minutes and 40 seconds, right? First I need to test how far I can go with the details of the death, using the stock of criminals I kept for times like this, okay? If the guy who was following me decides I'm innocent, I won't be investigated again for a while. Second time around, it'll be a lot more thorough. I've got to take advantage of being shadowed now. Next time, it may be too late. Okay? Yes, it's me. 6 more prisoners? Heart attacks, It's Kira. Another 6? Darn. Freaking Kira. What? 3 of them did something we've never seen before. What do you mean? They said they were heart attacks, huh? Well, cause of death was cardiac arrest in all 3 cases. But right before they died, they drew a picture. Another left something like a suicide note. Hang on. I'm gonna punch this data in detail, okay? Here we go. Now tell me slowly. Victim's name, okay. Masuki Shirami? Oh, the arsonist? Yeah. The one who killed 13 people in their homes? Oh. Okay. Yes. Shirami cut his finger and drew a big circle on the wall of his cell in his own blood, with a 5-pointed star inside the circle. Oh. Yadanaka left a note. I don't know what to call it, really. Yes, sir. I'll send you a copy, but the colonel here knew about Kira. There's nothing of special interest there. in my opinion. Lord have mercy. Do what I can. I'll either be hanged or, killed by Kira. And I know about you. I know about him. He's gonna get me. The most puzzling one was Yoda. He managed to escape from the prison and get to a public toilet 3 meters away. Only collapse there. Huh? Beep beep beep. Was it Watari? News just in of 3 unusual cardiac arrest victims. Unusual. I will send you images of the picture and note. Thanks. You're looking at it? No expressing fear of Kira. It could just be the criminal acting on his own. But Kira controlled the time of death. Could he also manipulate the victims' actions right before they die? Chief? Regarding the latest victims, please tell the media that cause of death was cardiac arrest and nothing else. There's a possibility that Kira used these victims to test something. We don't want to let him know if he succeeds or not. Alright. Use them to test. What? Jeez. Treat human beings as lab rats? It's abominable. If he was using these criminals as guinea pigs, what's he planning? Look at this, Ryuk. My test results are entered into my desk computer. Turns out exactly the way I expected. The death notes are really useful. What kind of results are they? One guy escaped and went to the nearest toilet, like I wrote into the notebook. Another guy drew the same picture. Same picture I drew into the notebook on the wall of his cell. Another guy left a note using the same words I wrote in my notebook. These 3 did exactly what I wrote after writing heart attack was the cause of death. Time of death was probably what I put too. For the other 3, I literally wrote in practically impossible details. For one, I wrote dies at 8 p.m. today in front of the Eiffel Tower in France. It's physically impossible for somebody who was in a Japanese prison at 3:30 to die in France at 6. Okay? That didn't happen. And he just died of heart attack. The next one I wrote draws a perfect likeness of L's face on the prison wall. You can't draw someone you've never seen. The last one I wrote writes I know that L suspects Japanese police. I thought this one might work, but since it didn't, it means he couldn't write something that he himself didn't know or think. In other words, even with the death note, you can't do something that isn't possible. But actions that aren't unnatural for that person can be written to how they die, and they'll do them. So technically, he could write about a prisoner if they committed the crimes and like where all their bodies are and that they buried. Well, these 6 were practiced for the real test. Next test decides it. Okay? We'll get the results of this test in the morning paper. Elle and the cops won't be able to tie this one to Kira. And Elle will never guess what I'm really after here. I'm sure of that. Mr. Super Sleuth will be too busy trying to figure out the meanings of the picture and note left by those other victims. They don't have any meaning, of course, haha. If Kira used those criminals as a test, he's about to start something. If he does make a move now, it's possible that Bai will notice someone acting suspiciously. But if these deaths weren't a test and had another purpose, this note and that picture might be some kind of message. This says, "Hey Lord, have mercy. Do what I can. Know it. Know about him." Okay, having like breakfast. You're up early for Saturday night. Okay, I'm going out. So I went to bed early last night. Okay, got your test result. Convenience store robber stabbed to death by employee. This is recorded on store's security camera. Wrong criminal and robbery murder case. Police release employee as acting in self-defense. This death note's amazing. Look at this. Happened precisely the way I wrote it. Now, let's hope the guy follows me again today. Pretty positive he will. There's no point shouting me only on weekdays and then not watching what I do my days off. He can't clear me until he does that. Now, for the main event. You got another Kiichiro Osorita. I'll use this guy I saw on the news last night. Drug addict who tried to rob a bank and failed. Got a teller and 2 customers. And he escaped. He's perfect. 9 o'clock. A little early. I'll try a few anyway. Take whoever answers. Okay? Try a few. Girls. This might surprise you, but I'm pretty popular with the ladies, Rook. Okay. It's a phone call? Yeah, light? Yeah, hi. Okay, so he's going on a date. Chapter 7. Target. The engine with the skull. Okay, she's waiting at the bus stop late. Going on a date. Yep, no matter how you look at it, it's an ordinary date, and that's what the guy telling me is going to see. This morning, you wrote that drug addict's name into the notebook. Then you were going to find out your shadow's name. You're going to make the addict attack your date? Huh? Duke, you can see what I wrote for the details of his death? Uh-huh. It's no fun if I know what's going to happen. Well, in that case, sit back and enjoy the show. Sorry, am I late? You weren't late. We still have 5 minutes until the bus comes. Gosh. Okay. Gosh, I haven't been to Spaceland since junior high. It's gonna be fun. Plus, I get you all by myself today, yeah. Okay, dude's watching him. You didn't say you weren't dating until entrance exams were over? Well, I scored number 1 nationwide in the practice exams, after all. Oh, pardon me. The only place he goes on weekdays are school and that prep academy. Now it's the weekend. He goes on a date. He's a total normal teenager, or rather, a very serious college-bound student. Like Yagami, son of Chief Yagami. No grounds for suspicion. Oh. I don't think I need to shadow Yagami's daughter. I'll just tell him this one last day, and that's it. Manako's applying to M University. Really? See him behind him? Oh, there comes the dude. That's him. He's here. 7 passengers apart from me. This is gonna work out perfectly. Hold on a second. This bus has just been hijacked, ladies and gentlemen. Huh? What? Cut this walking. Even makes a sound or move or being kind. I blow the drone head off. Oh. Hey driver, you know the Spaceland phone number, don't you? Call it. Yeah, okay. This is Sasaki. This is Sasaki, driver of bus number 124. Tell him what's happening. The bus has been hijacked by a man with a gun. Give me that, and grabs the phone. You hear that? Now listen to this. Take all the money you made yesterday and bring it to Ihama's bus stop. That's 2 stops before Spaceland, before the bus gets there. I want a woman delivering the money by car, nothing else. You try to be smart with me, or call the cops, I kill every passenger on this bus. You got that? Beep. Heh. No. Tap. Huh? He's passing note to the light. Don't worry, Yuri. It'll be okay. I'm gonna look for a chance to grab the guy's arm and pin it down so he can't use the can't use the gun. My dad's a detective and he's taught me what to do in emergencies like this. The guy's pretty small and weak looking. I'm sure I can restrain him. Oh. Detective sees this? Don't. It's too dangerous. Let me take care of it. Huh? Starts writing more. It's okay. We can talk if we keep our voices down. You won't hear us over the noise on the bus. Crumbles it. I don't mean to be rude, but you have a slight accent. You aren't Japanese, are you? Huh? No, I'm American. My mother's Japanese, though. Do you have anything that will prove to me that you aren't the hijacker's accomplice? What's your guy's name? Accomplice. It's pretty common practice. They make you think there's only one guy. But actually, he has an accomplice in the back to keep watch. and come to the rescue if something happens. Well, do you? Oh my gosh, you mean? Like, guess I have no choice. There's no way Light Yagami is Kira. If he was, you could just give the hijacker a heart attack. You want proof? Here. FBI. So I was using the FBI to probe the MPA. Name Rai Palber. Pember? Ray Pember? Okay. Okay, I trust you. And right now, I won't ask why an FBI agent is on board this bus. Got a gun? Yes, I do. You take care of it. If something happens? Yes. If I only take out the gun as a last resort, I don't want the cops here asking me what I'm doing in Japan. But Kira's murdered more criminals in America than anywhere else. I could say that FBI is conducting its own investigation, and they won't suspect we're probing the MPA. Anyway, the top priority right now is saving these people's lives. Hijacker, I saw him on the news here 2 days ago. He's that drug addict who killed 3 people trying to rob a bank. The man's extremely dangerous. He won't fire at us. I can be sure of that, okay? Oh, some paper. Oops. Trying to write it. Drop some paper and gonna pick it. Oops. Hey you, hold it. What's that paper? You a little smarty. Passing notes and trying to plant something, are you? Oh no. He sees that note. I'll find out Light was planning to jump him. Minami Park, bus stop. 1127. Baseline bus stop. Like, what's this? Where you were meeting your date? Drop something again. Oh shoot. Yes. That goes for all of you. Anybody makes a move, I'm gonna... Huh? What the heck? You, in the back there. You. Huh? Because he touched the page of paper. Monster, you. How long you been there? You talking to me? Like, you can see me? Don't move. Just stay right there, or I'll shoot. He's on PCP or something. He's hallucinating. Everybody get down. Yeah. Oh, I get it. That note Light dropped. He must have torn it out of the Death Note. This guy touched it, so he can see me, but nobody else can. Smart kid, Light. Back. Stay back. Bam, bam. Yeah. It's like shooting through him. He's not in the real world. Sorry, dude. I'm a Shinigami. That isn't gonna kill me. Yeah. I'm always hovering behind you. Anyone who touches the Death Note can see me, and you can shoot them through the head or something. Shinigami won't die. All stuff I told Light. Bam, 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 bam. Pretty impressive how he put it all together. Guess he isn't a Japanese top exam scorer for nothing. Plus, he got a shadow to show his idea. Now bullets. Right away. Stop the bus. Open the darn door. Going out. No, straight. He gets hit by a car. Poop. Exactly. 11:45. The Death Note's prime time. Even said, half of an oncoming car. And is ran over. Okay. We got a 2-panel. Okay. Merry Christmas. Rook. Or Ruki. So Ruki. What do you want for your Christmas present? Can I have anything I want? This thing I want most right now is, my soul. The Game Boy Advance SP. Silver version, like, hobbles over. Okay. Advance SP. I never dreamed he'd ask for that. Pretty expensive. It's a Rook. Oh. I'm not Ruki anymore. Since when do Shinigami celebrate the birth of Jesus Christ? Winter in the human world sure is cold. You bet it is. Yeah, that's weird. Huh. So, okay, where's the other notebook? Or does Rook still have one with him? So, you write the name in the notebook and the people die of, like, heart attack if it's not specified. I'm wondering, like, how elaborate, besides this, about, the bus incident, and, these, situations be. And now the FBI got his name and picture seen by light, and he's basically or he said he was not like suspicious anymore. So basically just falls in his lap. Okay, who the heck is L? Is like just a random detective guy who's like brilliant. Who's like this world Sherlock Holmes or something. And to think that his father would be like in the in their version of FBI. He has connections. And then the whole the trade in life for like Shinigami's eyes. We saw his life left, so I wonder how much time he has left. Anything else? So he thinks he's like bringing justice. I'm wondering, like, you could have the person write down like all their crimes on like their piece of paper, and like maybe like, oh, and we know who did this crime that wasn't solved. Then you'd also have to find like people who, you know, when noticed. Well, yeah, what are your thoughts? I think this came out in like 2004, I think 2005. Pretty late. 14 years. Yeah. Pretty mysterious story so far. So, the two guys is Elle and Kira, or like, they're gonna battle. Well, yeah, what are your thoughts? If you're new, subscribe, comment, keep watching, and have a good rest of the day.